Hi guys, I'm talking a bit quietly because it's past bedtime now, so hopefully you guys can hear me. As you can see, my hair is just crazy, so I'm going to attempt to get it back under control with some more sock curls. So I'm just going to get stuck straight in. I am gently dry detangling my hair before I get it wet, using my Be Hairful brush, which you will have seen me rave about loads. So I love this brush, it's so gentle. You've heard me raving about it if you've been following me for a while now. It's so gentle on my hair, you can see that it is just gliding through. My hair's quite knotty, but because it's so gentle, it just gets rid of them really easily. So I'm just detangling my hair nice and quickly first. Then I'm going to give it a little spritz with water just to get it a little bit damp so it will hold the sock curls a bit easier. Just doing a super quick video because I want to go to bed. So that's me dry detangled, looking beautiful. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm left-handed, so I'm going to start this side. I'm just going to separate my hair in two as evenly as I can. I'm just going to tie this side out the way just so it doesn't get in the way. You can tell it's the end of the day and I'm tired. Then I'm just going to give it a little spritz. All this is in this bottle is just water. I do sometimes put a styler in there, but I haven't today. My hair is massive, so I've just got it a little bit damp. So I'm just giving it another brush just to make sure I've got rid of all the little snags and tangles. Now so this is the third attempt at sock curls that I've done. The first attempt I think I did 4. The second attempt I think I did 6 or maybe even 8. Today I'm going right back and I'm only using 2. Now you can see they're really long, so I'm hoping it's going to give quite a loose result. Because I've been using normal socks, that's why I've been doing so many. But then as a result, the curls have been really tight, and I've loved how bouncy they are, but they look a little bit messy. So I'm hoping this will give a slightly neater result. Now, I'm clipping it to the top of my head, just to sort of anchor it in place with the open bit at the top. And the way I'm going to attempt to do it, in fact, shall we clip it on the other side of the hair? So I'm taking the front section of my hair, wrapping it around. The fringe isn't going to want to go in. Then I'm taking the next section, adding it to the first section, and then twisting it again. Similar in execution to the Dutch braid. Nice and simple. You can do this with like your dressing gown belt and all that, but my toddler has been playing with my dressing gown belt and I'm not sure where it's ended up. So you can see, even though I've got a long sock, I am still doing it fairly tightly. Not as tight as I have done. Also my ends have dried right up already. Oh well. So I'm wrapping it right round. Then what I'm going to do is bring the sock up and make it into like a nice little donut, and then I'm going to take the open end of the sock, pull it around the bun and make sure it's nice and neat but also secure. Feels massive. It also, I don't feel like this is going to last. So again with the same same process. Just getting my hair a little bit damp. Try not to get it too soaking, obviously, because I don't want to wake up and my hair's still wet tomorrow. Now the reason why I haven't tried this method of sock curls yet is because it always sort of gives the impression that you're going to have really tight curls around the front of your head and then the back bit be not as curled. So yeah, it just felt like it would have been a bit odd for me, and that's why I'm sort of making the effort to brush my hair first, because if I'm going to be putting in a new curl pattern, I don't want to still have the old curl pattern in there, if that makes sense. It's very late in the day, so I might just be talking gibberish. So you can see, same again. These look really dirty on the camera, they're not, I swear. Making sure I've got all my hair up in it. I've got a bit of breakage at the sort of nape of my neck because that's where my hair tends to tangle the most. So it's a bit shorter at the back. Trying to get it relatively evenly wrapped. And then same again, up into a pretty little Princess Leia bun. Then I'm going to take this bit out. There we go. I couldn't work out how to do it. Right. So now I'm looking pretty ridiculous. I am going to go and take my makeup off, have a cup of tea, go to bed, and then I'll be back in the morning, hopefully with these buns still in place. So it's currently, I don't know what the time is, morning. This was really uncomfortable to sleep in. My neck is aching quite badly this morning. They were just sort of pressing into my head. My neck was at a weird angle, so it wasn't very comfortable. But you can see they've held up pretty well. I'm still looking like Princess Leia. So I'm going to have a cup of tea, make myself look human, and then we will take it out. So I look more human, I've had a cup of tea. Let's get these buns out because they're really annoying me. So, yeah, I did this side first. I did have to retie this side after I stopped filming last night because it felt a bit floppy. So, just gently unwinding it. I normally don't look. In fact, yeah, I'm not going to look until I've taken them both out. Annoyingly, my hair does still feel slightly damp. I don't know how, because I've left it in all night. I obviously got it too wet to begin with. So there's one side done. Very hard not to look at what you're doing. So I am envisioning a hot mess, but also just loose, sort of bigger ringlets. Right. Oh, still sprung up. I mean, this bit is just, I don't even know what's going on. So what I'm going to do is give my roots a really big fluff. I still end up, how do I always end up looking like a Springer Spaniel? Right, so I'm just gently separating out these clumps. I've got some serum as well that I'll smooth over in a minute. So the curls themselves look okay. They look fairly uniform. And they are looser. I'm just putting some serum on. It's the Coconut Capillary Argan Serum, which I love. It's so lightweight. but it does the job. Anyway, so the curls themselves look okay. They're fairly uniform. They are looser than the previous attempts at sock curls because they, where I used the longer socks, I didn't have to wind it so tightly. I don't know why I can't talk today. It's just this bit, as usual, has gone really flat on top. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's definitely a more voluminous look. So same as before, when I ended up with the Charles II look, you could clip up these top bits out the way to sort of try and give your hair a bit more volume on top. So yeah, it's not 100% a fail. So if I put the camera like this, so you can't see the top of my head, you can see it's giving me looser, more sort of big, bouncy glam curls. But it's just, as usual, the top of my head has just decided to do its own thing, as usual. So I think I'm just trying to think, because like I say, I do like this part of my hair. It's nice and voluminous. It is a slightly looser curl, so that has worked. It's just I'm trying to think of remedies for the top of my head. I think if, for example, I wanted to go to like some sort of event, I would probably do one of the other sock curls that I've tried. So I'm going to put one here and one here of my two previous sock curl attempts, so you can sort of compare the results. What I would probably do is take this top part of my hair, put the rest in sock curls, and then I've got some curl formers. Now I do have a video way back on my channel of using the curl formers. They're sort of tubes. You get like a crochet hook type thing, put it in and it springs up. I've got some of them. So I will probably do those on top and then do sock buns for the rest of my hair. So I might give that a go for my channel. I might not, haven't decided yet. I try and plan in advance, but a lot of the time I just have these random ideas. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this quick sock curls mess. Let me know in the comments if you've got any tips and tricks for not getting this look. Apart from putting the buns higher, I've tried that and it still just went a bit crazy. As always, don't forget to hit like, subscribe and share, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!